Hey, what's up, guys? It's Gamers Nation 1234, and thank you for watching episode 10 of today's show. I'm one of your hosts, Will, and as we're going down the line, we have Trent, who is also a gamer. Yes, GTA buff here. And then we have Lynn.
Hey, guys.
So excited. And we have Denny. Oh, my God. We have Denny.
Hello, everybody.
Oh my God! Well, before we start today's episode with everything that we're going to be talking about today, and it's kind of a lot, so I'm so sorry if it's too much for you guys. But if you guys have any questions throughout the show, be sure to ask them, so that way that we are able to answer them live right now. So here we go. We're going to get started. All right. So first off, how is everybody today?
Wonderful.
Trey, how you doing today?
Doing well. Doing okay. Whatever.
Oh, God. Denny, how you doing today?
Super duper.
So I know that some things have happened to you, Denny, that are so amazing. So I don't know if you want to share it or not, but we're just happy for you, Denny.
Miracles do happen.
Yes!
Danny also.
Yeah, well, anyway, so I guess we'll just start the show. So let's get started with the show. Ready? Here we go. First news story is in PC news. Yeah, surprisingly, a channel that talks about gaming. I mean, console gaming mostly, actually has some PC news. And basically, it's Ubisoft is pushing Massive, the creators of The Division, to downgrade the graphics to the PC to make it look equal to the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and stuff like that. However, this is a rumor, so take it with a grain of salt. Now my question for you guys on this subject is, what do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of this graphical downgrade? You know, by once again Ubisoft. So Trent, we're gonna start with you. How do you feel about this story?
Graphical downgrade. I think that I don't want to be mean at Ubisoft, but
go ahead, let it out.
No.
Let it go.
No, I think that probably we were expecting too much, but this is PC. I don't know why they would do a downgrade. That sounds kind of odd. Maybe.
But, you know, once again, this is a rumor, so this may not even be true. So, Lynn, how do you feel about a graphical downgrade on a PC game to make it look equivalent to console games?
They shouldn't do that. I mean, I thought that was the whole point of people buying PCs and playing games and maxing out the settings and things on them because the graphics are awesome. You know, you can't get those great graphics on consoles. So why would they do something like that? It doesn't make sense to me to downgrade graphics. What? I mean, why? What are they gaining from that? I mean, they're not gaining anything. They're just pissing off the people, you know, the PC gamers who want to play the game. And then you may not buy it.
Exactly. Like some other game that I can mention. All right, so Danny, how do you feel about a graphics downgrade to make a game look ugly on purpose because it wants to look like the console versions? The Division. This is the Division we're talking about.
Division?
Yes. You know that game that you want with the snow?
Yeah.
Yes. They want to downgrade it on PC so it could look like consoles. How do you feel about that?
I'm pretty sure they're going to lose a lot of gamers. And the trust they had. That's all going to be wiped out. Because nobody wants to spend $60 euro or dollar for a game that looks like piece of plastic shit. Really? That's ripping off.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Especially on the consoles that are supposed to be next gen.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that leads me into my next question, which I guess we'll start this question with you, Denny. How do you guys feel in general about the future of this gen because of the graphics that they have been showing lately have been pretty lackluster? So, how do you guys feel this gen? Because, like, for example, these consoles weren't created for the future of where TV is going. Like, for right now, we know that 4K TV is a thing, and none of these consoles are built for these new televisions. So, even though that, so how do you guys feel about the future of this gen? Like, how do you feel, like, graphic wise, is it going to impress you? So, Danny, what do you think? What do you think about the graphic? What do you think about the graphics this gen?
About the consoles.
Yeah, like, what do you think about the graphics of the consoles, like PlayStation 4 and Xbox?
I don't think they are ready to build things like that at this generation, because they want. I understand they want to sell things to get money, but the graphics just doesn't seem right. Not yet.
Mm-hmm.
I know they want to build like things that looks like a movie or something like that, but to me it kind of looks not that high level.
No.
So pretty disappointing.
It is disappointing. Lynn, how do you feel about like the future of this gen? Like, based on what you have seen right now, we know it's still early in the console generation, but what do you think of the future of this generation with games?
I feel it's too soon to tell, really.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, we haven't really delved into this gen enough yet. It's only been, what, a year?
Well, not even a year yet for this gen.
Yeah, so we've got some time yet. I'm holding out and, hoping that things will get better. They're starting to listen to us now, so, remaining hopeful.
But they don't have a choice. They need to listen to the listeners and the gamers, because they are the reason why they earn money.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Without us, they're nothing.
I know. It's absolutely crazy. Trent, what do you think about the future of this gen? I know you got a lot to say, or that you have something to say about this. Like, we know that the 4K televisions are, coming up, and we know that a lot of people aren't really going to buy it because it's really not worth the amount of money that you're paying for it. But just like last gen, we know that these consoles were kind of built to have HDMI ports. Not Xbox 360, but PlayStation was built with the future in mind. How do you feel about this gen of gaming?
Yeah, like you just said, the PS3 was built for the future in mind. Like, when it first came out, they really had a hard time developing for it, unlike the Xbox 360, which was very easy to develop for, and they had a year ahead of everyone. Oh, well, at least PlayStation and Wii, because they both came out 2006. So, yeah, they had a head start on the games, and even though the games really didn't look that much different from the Xbox and PS2, they still had like a head start. But this generation just doesn't have what the PS3 had. And the PS3 had that, that power that the developers couldn't get to, and the PS4 just doesn't have it like the PS3 did. And that's supposed to be the most powerful console of this generation, at least so far as what we've seen, because the Xbox has so many problems with running games in 1080p and all this junk. So
Exactly.
it's pretty sad because neither console can really run games in 1080p. There's always like, will it be in 1080p? Will it be in 1080p? Even though they say that doesn't matter, but in a way it does matter. 1080p 60 frames does matter, and they can't make the games at launch run like that. So I don't see how in the future there's not going to be really. They're going to really have to scale back the games, like you just said. The other story with the Division being scaled down look more like consoles, even though it's kind of crazy. They're going to have to scale back the games from the consoles.
It's absolutely ridiculous. And basically what I have to say on this subject, well, pretty much, I didn't think I answered the last question, but basically what I thought of the downgrade is, if this rumor turns out to be true, I'm freaking absolutely upset. Like, Ubisoft is a terrible company. It's becoming, like, bad. They're not doing anything to justify or change themselves to make themselves stand out, and they're not doing anything different with their games, layout-wise. I feel like every game that they have is the same side quests and side missions. The only thing is different is the story and the layout that it's in. But pretty much, besides that point, we're going to save that for a spoiler cast that we'll be having on later in the week. So just be sure you watch that. Pretty much, the future of this gen, pretty much, is like how Trent said, that yes, it's like Lynn, like you said, it's still too early to tell. Obviously, that's the truth. It hasn't even been a year yet since these consoles have been out, and based on what we've seen in E3, it looks amazing. But I'm having trouble believing this is happening, especially when people are having trouble creating games that they've shown us at E3 that we were meant to believe that this is what the graphics were going to look like. As far as seeing, games like the Order 1886 and having the frame rate issues, and because of that, it got delayed. I really feel a little upset with this generation right now, and I understand it's still, not even the first year. It's not even the first year, so I can't even say anything. Maybe 2015 will change my mind, but as far as I'm a little worried about this gen because I feel like none of these consoles have the power to support, the new technology. Because what if 4K becomes the new norm? I seriously doubt it, but what if 4K did become the new norm? None of these consoles can support the new resolutions, and therefore it's kind of lackluster. Like, can you imagine, like, if these consoles did support 4K resolution, or hell, even 8K resolution, can you just imagine more people would want to buy a 4K television just because the graphics look like, wow. Video games is what sold LCD TVs and 42-inch TVs. I have to say that it was video games that paved the way for that. Which leads me to my next question. Do you guys plan on getting a 4K television anytime soon? Trent?
If I had the money, but
I mean, like, if it's cheaper. Like, let's say 5 years down the road, do you see yourself buying a 4K television?
No, hopefully they'll unveil 8K 5 years down the road, and hopefully they have 4K and 8K along with it. Okay. I'll probably be more interested in that.
Okay. And Lynn, would you ever consider buying a 4K television in the near future, let's say 5 years from now?
I have no idea. Maybe. I don't know.
Trent. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lynn. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I'm not sure. I don't think. I mean, as of now, it's nothing to me. I mean, cable can't even support 4K right now, so.
That is true. Absolutely.
Why would I get a 4K TV? It'd just be a expensive, gadget that
you would use rarely. So, but Trent, I'm not Trent. I'm sorry, Trent. Denny, would you ever consider getting a 4K television, let's say 5 years from now?
I doubt it. If it's expensive, no.
Oh, okay. So you'll get it if it was in a good price range?
But I don't see myself buying it because I already have a TV.
Okay, would you guys? All right, I want to. Okay, buy. Well, I can't say. Well, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down the line, and I'm gonna ask who has it. Denny, do you have a 3D TV?
Yes.
Lynn, do you have a 3D TV?
No, but I've got the PlayStation 3D display. I don't think that counts because it doesn't have a tuner in it. So no, technically.
Oh, but you do have something that supports 3D.
Yes.
So I say that I guess that's what I meant. Trent, do you have a 3D TV?
Yeah.
And so do I. Isn't this funny though that even though that 3D was a gimmick that I thought that nobody was ever gonna buy into. Like I just never thought in a million years that I just didn't think that it was good enough to be whatever. But we just happened to stumble across the TV because the TVs got cheap and therefore we got 3D. Now, here's my next question. How often do you guys use the 3D on your TV? Trent?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Lynn, how many times?
Never.
You use 3D? Denny?
I've only used it for like what is it? Some whatever game that came with the console. I mean the display.
MotorStorm?
Yeah, I used
Yeah,
it
it
with
was
that.
MotorStorm.
And
And
then I used it on Netflix too.
really? Netflix does see damn, I didn't even know. Oh my god.
Yeah, Netflix supports 3D.
Oh, that's
Whoa.
cool. Is it only
At
on
least
certain things or
I
everything?
guess they still do because I
Yeah,
watched
maybe.
some nature thing on Netflix in 3D. It was really
That
cool.
is so cool. How did I not know
They have
this?
new movies too. They had new movies, like real movies, not just
You're kidding. Oh my god, that's so cool. I didn't know that. Wow, okay. Denny, do you use 3D on your TV?
Not often.
Okay. So
When I do, it's just for movies.
okay. All right.
Well,
So-
I have a question.
What's up?
What about the 4K TV? Question for you.
Oh, okay. Well, I plan on getting a 4K television. You know what? To be honest, I don't know. It depends on the price difference. It depends on what the size of the television is. It depends on how the consoles affect it. It just there's a lot of questions that have to be answered. Normally, since the technology is new, I would probably say no and wait on 8K. But I just don't see right now because back when last generation was, I had a CRT TV and I did want to go HD, but HD TVs were so expensive at that time. I just couldn't I couldn't just buy one, so I had to save up money, and I didn't get an HD TV until like a year after I got the console. And I was waiting, and I was saving up for that very purpose because I wanted to see the true potential. But I got a CRT HD TV, and it sucked. I mean, the blacks were beautiful, but the rest of it sucked. It was like a 27-inch for $500. Then I sold it for $500, and then I got myself a new LCD 42-inch TV, and it was so huge, and I loved it at the time. Now I'm running, a Samsung 3D 55-inch display, and I really like it a lot. It's really cool, but I just don't see myself getting a 4K television anytime in the near future, especially if my video games don't support it. That's what I use my damn TV for, is for video games. I don't watch TV on it. It's very rare. Like, the fact that I could use Netflix, to watch 4K, because, that Netflix supports 4K, like in Breaking Bad and stuff, so I definitely would probably watch, like, a show on Netflix for 4K, but I want to be able to play games in 4K resolution. So, we're going to move on to the next story, which we have, it's under Sony news. We have 3 stories under Sony, so we're going to start off with Sony drops the price for The Last of Us Remastered by $10, making the game $49.99 here in the States, and we'll give a refund, and we'll refund the difference on pre-orders through PSN. So, my question is on this, it's good that Sony is doing that, because that would be like a really screwed up thing, and nobody would ever trust them on pre-ordering on PSN ever again. So, so this is good, but are you guys planning on getting The Last of Us Remastered? Denny, are you going to get The Last of Us for the PlayStation 4?
Not really, because it looks exactly like the PlayStation 3 one, and I already own that game.
Yeah. So no. So that's a no for you.
No.
Lynn, Are you planning on getting The Last of Us remastered?
No.
All right.
That's for a different reason, because she doesn't like the scary games, right?
No.
No.
I
Oh,
don't
you
do
don't like
survival horror.
Yeah.
Come on, it's not even
It's a
that
little
bad.
scary. It is a little scary.
No,
The
No.
clickers.
it's not.
No.
I mean,
No,
if you're playing with the headphones, yes, it's creepy. But if
Or
you're just playing through
surround
your TV
sound.
or surround sound, and you happen to be by yourself in the dark, maybe there'll be some parts where you're like, it's running after me. But that's about it. But that's pretty much it.
That game is rather.
I
That game is
What?
rather. That game is rather funny, I think, than scary.
I honestly think Outlast is scarier than that.
Those creepers are
Outlast.
so dumb.
I mean,
Yeah.
oh god, it's so funny. Like, that's what they are.
When you throw a bomb on these creepers, they don't even notice. They just go explode.
Pretty much. I mean, well, I don't know. But Trent, are you gonna get this Last of Us remastered?
Not immediately. I'm gonna wait for the price drop because I don't have the game, but I did play it.
Are you
I
gonna
want
get
it
it
in
through
my
GameFly?
collection. No, I said when it goes down, whenever that is. Yeah, because it's a long
I'm sorry.
game.
It's a really good game. Me personally, I don't know how I feel about it. Most likely, I'm not getting this. At least not day one. I'm not gonna get it. Probably not even in the near future. Maybe when it's $20, possibly. Maybe when they make it a PlayStation Plus game. Maybe that would probably be the only way I would get it. But graphics-wise, it's not really impressive. But then again, I only seen very few videos. I will believe it when it's on my console, in my TV, and it physically looks better. But this is just a remaster. I'm not going to go through this game again and get the trophies. The trophies were already long enough to get in the first place. I don't need to put myself through that torture yet again.
I have a question.
What's that?
When the game comes out, do they have like a limited edition thing where the figures are there or something like that?
Not that I know of. I haven't read anything into that. I'm pretty sure that there has to be some sort of collector's edition, but I honestly don't know. I really don't know.
They really should put a figure or jewel or.
I don't think people are gonna buy it because in the original collector's edition, that's what it was. They did come with that.
Not in Europe.
Well, I think they did it here, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think Europe got it. Maybe in Europe, you guys probably will get it, but I
probably
really
got it if it has a figure in
it. Would you guys ever pre-order a game on PSN? Just really, you're gonna spend like $100 on a figure? I wouldn't do it.
No, you got a game with it, so.
You get a game with it, but
it's not fully wasted.
I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, $50 for a game that
Would you buy it if they remastered Final Fantasy or something like that, and they give you a very cool figure that you really want?
Well, if they did it for like Kingdom Hearts 2 or Kingdom Hearts 1, they decided to put it on, and they decided to put it on PlayStation 4 with the freaking Sora figure. You best believe I'd be on it, but but that's just me. But that's just me. That's just me, though. That's just me. But I want it for the game as well. I wouldn't want it just for the figure. I would want the figure. The figure will entice me to buy it, but it would be the game that I would really want ultimately in the end. Basically, did you guys ever pre-order a game on PSN? And if you guys did, would you guys ever do it again? So, Trent, did you ever pre-order a game on PSN?
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was like only before it was coming out, because I thought I was gonna get it at the stores, and it was Grand Theft Auto. Because I thought they were gonna run out of copies. Because it was really crazy. Like people that don't even play games. Got it. Dusted off their Xbox and got Grand Theft Auto. I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know you played video games.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people that did that. I'm like, really? Kingsley plays Grand Theft Auto? I'm like, okay. So
So I just knew
yeah.
they were gonna run out, so I got it on there.
Oh, okay. Well, you were surprised that there was actually a lot of copies, a lot. But
Yeah.
I mean, it was still hard to find in certain places. Like I know that my Target ran out of it and stuff like that. But yeah. But anyways, so we know that this generation at least started off with a lot of remakes and ports. So we're going to talk about the next remaster, which is Grand Theft Auto 5, which we are talking about. So Denny, are you going to get the remaster of Grand Theft Auto 5?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yes.
Lynn?
No, because I have it for the PS3. I don't need it for the PS4.
Ed Trent?
Yes.
Day one?
I think so. Yes. I love that game. Okay.
I think I might actually get it day one as well. It depends. It really depends. But because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed story wise. I absolutely loved it. But then
The trophies
um,
made me mad though.
the trophies are mad. But I think you know what?
It
My
made you
trophy
hate the
days are
map.
not as strict. Well, the map looks like Leonardo from the Ninja Turtles.
No,
Uh,
what? The map.
the map, yes, looks like Leonardo from the Ninja Turtles. Do I need to show you a picture? Let me explain. Let me explain myself. Here, I kept the map for I kept the map. Here it is. This is the map. This looks like a Ninja Turtle. Look at this gray section. You see the city here? This is the sword. This is Leonardo's sword. The green is the turtle itself, and this blue water here is his mask. That is a Ninja Turtle. That is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That is a
Well,
Ninja
you got
Turtle.
bored of it in the game.
No, oh, well, the map. You know, the thing was is that when it comes to these open world games, I'm not really much of an explorer per se. I don't really go out of my way to go to some place just so I can jump off of it, just so I can throw a car at it or something. You know, I don't do that. I just kind of just play the game for what it is, and then you know when you're doing all these missions over and over again, you see the same thing because you drove past it like 500 times to go back and forth. You do get bored of it. At least in my opinion, I get bored of it. And you know, but you know, I still enjoyed Grand Theft Auto story-wise. I enjoyed it. You know, the missions were fun. It didn't feel anything like that other game that recently came out. So yes, I would say maybe Grand Theft Auto is definitely something that's under my radar, but but it's still too early to tell. Because one, I have to know when the game is going to come out. We know it's coming out in the fall, but we don't know when it's coming out. Okay, alright, so next story we're talking about is PlayStation Plus! PlayStation Plus for July has been revealed officially, and so the games are as follows. You guys ready for this? Alright, for PlayStation 4, these games are Towerfall Ascension, which is an indie game where you use bow and arrows to like shoot at people, and it's like a 8-bit style type game, and it's like a 4-player cooperative game, but it's like playing like it's like I played it on the Ouya for a little bit, and then I just didn't really get into it. But a lot of people say it's a really fun game, so I don't know. I give it a shot. Next for PlayStation 4, since remember we get 2 games. Strider for the PlayStation 4. I'm really upset about this because I bought Strider, but Strider's a great game, and I know you guys out there will love it, so definitely get it. Next we have, for PlayStation 3, we have Dead Space 3. For PlayStation 3, Dead Space 3 is the PlayStation 3 game. So I haven't played any of the Dead Spaces, to be perfectly honest. I played a little bit of it and I got bored. It was just taking too long to get to the point, and I just wasn't feeling the controls. Next game is another indie game called Vessel for PS3. I don't know anything about this game except it just looks indie. Next, for the PlayStation Vita, we're getting Batman DC Superheroes 2, I believe is what it was, and it's for the Vita. So, Vita people, Batman, Lego, excitement. Next, game for Vita. We're getting Doki Doki Universe, which is another indie game, which looks pretty cool. It looks cool, but I don't know what it is.
I've got that on the Wii U.
You got that on the Wii U?
Mhm.
All right. So anyway, all right. So how excited are you guys about this list? Does this list make you guys excited? Denny, does this list make you excited?
Nah, not really.
Oh wow. Lynn, does this list make you excited for July?
No, but they're free games, so it's all good nevertheless.
Okay. And Trent, how do you feel about this list?
It's okay. I'll
Okay.
probably try Dead Space sometime.
Okay, you guys better try out Strider, man. You have no idea what you're missing.
What is it?
It's that ninja game that plays like an old school Metroid game.
Oh, that sounds cool.
It is a cool game. I love it. I loved it.
I don't like it that the fact they separate America from Europe or Asia. Because I want to
But
play
sometimes
games
Europe
with...
gets more stuff better than us Americans.
No, I mean the connection to play online.
Yeah. It's weird. It's weird. Yeah.
I wanna play games with friends from other countries.
I know. Nintendo does it right with Mario Kart.
Exactly.
You know, so whatever. Which we all have to play, by the way. And be sure to follow us on Mario Kart. Follow us, Gamers Nation 1234. If you guys have a Wii U, you can play. You can play us. We will leave the code in the description, so that way you can join our group and possibly play with us. So yeah, we're gonna be on random times, so we don't know. We haven't decided on a time yet. But if you want to join and play with us, you know, follow us. Follow us on the Wii U, because we all now have a Wii U. I'm so excited! Everybody on the channel got a Wii U. Okay, this is exciting.
Yes, I bought a Wii U.
Yes, a Wii U. Even Trent bought a Wii U. He
Yay.
was difficult. He was difficult, but he got one. All right. Well, since we are talking about the Wii U, now we're moving on to the Nintendo news of the day.
Yay.
And Nintendo. Well, interesting. Let's talk about this. So I have three stories here. So the first one is on Shop2, which is a website, I believe, or a store in Europe somewhere. Danny, have you heard of a store called Shop2?
No.
Okay, well, I don't know, but it's somewhere in Europe. And now the Nintendo Amiibo figurines, you know, the ones that they advertised with Super Smash Bros. On E3, which show characters like Mario, and it has a computer chip, kind of like Skylanders and Disney Infinity, where you can put the character into the game. The toys are available for pre-order on Shop2. So those of you guys in Europe who are interested in getting these toys, go to Shop2. I believe it's shop2.com, whatever, and you'll be able to pre-order these for, wait for it, 12.85 euros. Which in America, it's not bad, but what it translates here in America, which I was doing, I don't know how true this is because the euro is more than the US dollar now. But I looked up on Google and it says that would make it $17.52 a figure here in the US.
They out they mind.
So my question is to you guys: would you pay this much? Are you guys even gonna plan on buying the figurines, knowing the price? Denny, for 12.85 euros, for basically 13 euros, would you buy a figure?
Sure.
Every figure for that price.
It's not that expensive because when you buy a Disney Infinity figures, it's almost like 20 euros. Or sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or sometimes.
They're $12 here.
So then that means that this could be $9 then, like $10 then.
Yeah, and sometimes it's 15. It depends which figure it is. And also, Skyline is very cheap. It's like 10 euros or something like that. So that's a good price for the figure.
It is true. Oh, I know that you're a Frozen fan, Danny, and I saw an Elsa figure for Disney Infinity in the stores now.
Yeah, I saw it, but I didn't buy it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna figure.
I don't own the game, so I don't see a point to buy it.
I don't know. Just in case, if you want that, I want all these damn figures. And even though if it's gonna cost this damn much, I don't think I can. But I want. I'll try to collect as many as I can. But whatever. Even if I'll probably start with one, see how it works. But I just want the figures because they look cool, and I feel like they're gonna be like collector's items, and they're gonna be worth an absolute lot of money. But that'll be many years from now. Lynn, would you pay that much for an amiibo figurines?
That's ridiculous. How much?
If it is $17.
Then that's too much because you could get the Disney Infinity characters for like $12 or $13 a piece, and you can catch them on sale. You get them for under $10 a piece, and you could get the 3-figure set for like almost $30. So that doesn't make sense to charge that much money for these figures. And if they are that much, then I guess I won't be getting it because I'm not paying that. I'm not. That's ridiculous. I could get a game for $17.
That's true.
I mean, I could get a couple games on Steam sale for $17. Full games with DLC included. So why am I going to, spend that kind of money on one figure? No.
See, I know it's ridiculous. But
I'm not doing it.
I don't think they're going to be $17 because they know that that's atrocious here in the States. And so therefore I feel like if anything these figures will be like $10 to $12 just like Disney Infinity.
Then that's reasonable.
That's reasonable, but it's still a little bit too much. And I'm pretty sure they'll have sales. I don't think they're going to have sales like Disney Infinity because there's so many Disney characters, and we don't know how many characters are going to be in this Nintendo one. And I just don't really see... I know that there'll be sales eventually, but I just think that these figures are going to be really hard to find. Like, really, really hard to find. At first, they're going to be easy, so you have to get them, like, ASAP. And in the moment that, it kind of runs its course, and if it doesn't do well, you might as well get all the figures, like, in a day, if you can. That's what I want to do.
Do you really need all the figures?
Yes! I need all the figures.
Yeah.
I'm a collector, and I must have them all. It is me. I need these. I don't need them, but I want these figures because they're so shiny and beautiful. Just, oh, my God, oh God, and it's a Nintendo, man. It's Nintendo.
I don't think I'm going to get them all because that.
I think I will try. I will try because I want this whole back thing, like in the bottom. I'm gonna get rid of all the stuff on the bottom thing, and that's all gonna be amiibo figures sitting right there.
So you're getting rid of your Hogwarts castle?
Well, no, I'm gonna put that in another room. I want my amiibos to be there.
You're welcome to send it to me.
Yes. Oh my God! Hey, Miss K, she's writing to us. She said that she is glad that that you and that Trent and Denny got a Wii U, and she's back. Hey, Miss K, how you doing? I'm so excited that Miss K.
Miss you, Miss K.
We miss you, Miss K. Hopefully we get you on an episode again sometime soon. We're going to do a spoiler cast about Watch Dogs. We're actually going to do it after this episode.
So you need to be in that.
We need you. We need people who play Watch Dogs on that episode.
Hey, you need to be in that.
All right, but anyways, that episode won't be aired until Saturday, people, so you have to be patient. Now, Trent, I think I already know your answer to this question, but will you buy amiibo toys or figures?
Amiibo toys? Why you saying like
$17.52?
I think they should have never made it in the first damn place. When they did that, I totally agree with the people out there that don't want that. I'm with you people. I don't think they should have it at all. So I'm definitely not interested at all. No.
Okay.
It's gonna be awesome.
You're not even planning on getting. You're not planning on getting Super Smash Brothers, though, right? I'm putting Trent on the spot right now. So.
I'm not really that into the Smash games, but I'll try.
Oh my God!
Just say yes.
I'm not either, but I'm getting it just so Will can have somebody to play with.
Damn, man, you make me guys sound like I'm
No, but
desperate.
it looked good when we watched the competition. It was freaking awesome. But I
Yes.
don't know enough about the Smash characters and all that stuff. But
Bro, that
I
is
mean,
gonna
I
change when you get the
learned.
3DS version. When you get the 3DS version, you're gonna know. You're just gonna know. You're gonna
But do
know.
you
Yeah.
really, but do you really need to have the figures to play the game?
No, you
It's
don't need the figures to
it's
play the
best
game.
to, because you can level up your characters.
Well, no, it's not really. It's not necessary to use these figures. The way that the figures work is that you put them, that you can train that character and you fight against it. And the more fights it gets in, sometimes your character will have, like, let's say that you're playing as Link, right? And Link is a very slow character in Smash Brothers. But you can end up focusing on his speed, so he becomes as fast as, let's say, Toon Link. And Toon Link will be and then Link will be fast and will be able to fight and do all these combos. Well, you could also use it to train. You can use it to train against people who are fast and really good. And then you could. It's kind of weird. It doesn't seem like the functionality of it is justifying worth a bunch of people going out and buying these figures. I think most likely the reason why people would want to buy these figures is because they look cool. I really don't think I'm going to sit there and use these damn figures. Maybe I'll use like one or two, but like I don't think I'm going to use all of them. I just want them because I want them. They're Nintendo collectibles and I must have them. But that's just me. Miss K, I know you're watching, and I know that this is going to be a very delayed response. Will you pay $17.52 for one amiibo figure? But that's the rumored price. I don't know if that's the actual price, but would you pay $17.52 for that? I want to see if she answers. Hopefully she does.
Hey, Miss
But
K.
anyway.
I said it earlier, but I think my mic is muted.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Trent says, hey, Miss K. She says that she's doing well and that she misses all of us, too. All right. So we're going to...
Miss K should join us on Mario Kart 8.
Yes, we're going to be playing Mario Kart 8 later today, Miss K, so make sure that you join us.
Not me.
What? I just told you right now.
Dude, I was supposed to know beforehand.
I just mentioned it right now.
I feel left out. I feel left out. I
didn't even tell anybody else. I didn't tell nobody else.
Then how everybody's supposed to know that they need to be in the tournament room at X time?
Well, did you not hear me when I say that I'm going to put the code?
Miss K, you see this, right? You see this, don't you?
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Where my
Lord
support
Jesus,
at,
please
girl?
save me.
Where is my support?
Oh, my God. Oh, please. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. Like, Lord, my God, I'm so sorry. Have mercy. Have mercy on me. I'm so sorry. I just thought it was something that we could do when the show is done. That's all I meant. That's all I meant.
Can.
Okay. All right. All right.
And we need you guys to join in so we can all play together.
Yes. Yes, we do need you guys.
So y'all need to join our tournament room.
So
and like our Miiverse page.
Yes. Follow us. One of us will at least be online. One of us will probably be online to play it since I have no more Watch Dogs to play. I'm done. Yay! Oh, Miss K says that she could play today after the podcast.
Awesome!
Yay!
Yay!
Yay! So we got 5 people to play Mario Kart. This is amazing.
Oh boy.
What?
Denny.
What? Denny has somebody over. That's 6 players.
Denny is a sore loser.
Oh,
why?
Lord.
You get mad.
Oh, no.
Is it because he does bananas only?
Oh, no. We're not doing that.
Oh, hell no.
You are not hosting.
Banana fun.
You are not. You're not.
And he had it on mirrored. He had it on mirrored, 150cc, and bananas only.
No,
bananas only is stupid. Stupid idea. It makes you a better driver. It does make you a better driver. It teaches you how to avoid this stuff. But come on, man.
No, that was ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I hated it.
You know what's
Absolutely hated it.
ridiculous?
What?
Someone attacking you when you are right in front of the line to go to the finish.
Oh,
And you
my.
attack them and you win.
Oh, wait, check. Oh, Miss K said that she got your back, Lynn.
Yay! That's my girl.
whatever. Okay, whatever. No, but anyways, but seriously, when I saw this video that was funny on Mario Kart 8 where a guy was playing as Rosalina, and I forgot the other guy that he was playing, and he was humiliating his friend. Like, he humiliated his friend. They were playing a one-on-one race on my favorite, Moo Moo Ranch, or whatever it is. Moo Moo Meadows, I mean.
Yeah.
And then this guy literally had a green shell, the Rosalina player, plays the green shell, stops just before he's supposed to, stops and turns to the side. Just before he hits the finish line, right? And his friend comes driving in thinking he got it, and then he ends up pulling out the green shell, and his friend just like literally right at the finish line, just like gets hit by the shell, and then he ends up turning his car and just driving.
Oh,
Nasty.
that is
Oh,
mean.
that is the meanest thing ever. It's the meanest thing ever. But that just shows you like how good of a player he was. That he was able to. That he was willing to take that risk. So yeah. Last Nintendo news today is a new Zelda game. The new Zelda game that we saw at E3 may have multiplayer in some form of either it being a co-op with a friend, online MMO, we don't know. But I'm thinking it's more co-op. So how do you guys feel about multiplayer in a Zelda game?
Ooh.
I don't know. So Danny, how do you feel about multiplayer in a Zelda game?
I don't know. I never played a Zelda game,
Oh!
but it sounds very cool to me.
Oh my god.
He done had a heart attack.
My heart. How do you not play Zelda? Okay, Lynn.
Because I just own a Wii U.
I know.
You had a
but
Wii.
You had a Wii, and you didn't play Skyward Sword or Twilight Princess?
But I don't buy much games on Wii.
Oh my god, that hurts my heart. That just hurts my heart. You know
He's
what?
like a lot of people.
Okay, alright. Miss K says, hopefully the Amiibo characters will be like $10. And that she says, "Hey Trent!" So she says hi. Sorry about the delayed response, Miss K. This is just what happens in the live show. How do I feel about Zelda multiplayer? I mean, like, literally, no, I'm sorry, not me. Lynn, how do you feel about the Zelda having multiplayer?
Honey, I'm all for any kind of multiplayer because, like I said, I like to play with people, especially friends. I love to play games with you guys. It's awesome. It's competitive. It's fun, you know. And then when y'all are not available, I can play with random people, you know. I personally like multiplayer in any game, you know. So I think it would be a good addition. Whether or not people use it, I don't know. I know I will, you know. But I think it's cool. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Thank you, developers. I love you guys for that.
Trent, how do you feel about Zelda having multiplayer?
Well, hasn't it always been single player?
Yes. It has always been single player.
So, just the fans probably won't like it, but I won't mind myself. The hardcore fans. But, yeah, I don't mind.
I honestly, with me, I don't know how I feel. I feel like I love, I love, as a fan of Zelda, as a huge fan of Zelda and having played every single one, I feel that, like, I'm used to Zelda being a single player game. I'm used to that. But I do like I love Nintendo multiplayer. Like, games on Nintendo are just fun to play, and I know that if it's done correctly, that Zelda could be amazing as a multiplayer game. Because, like, you know, this isn't the first Zelda game that's actually been multiplayer. They did have Zelda the Four Swords and stuff like that. And that was cool because the puzzles revolved around the 4 players and stuff. And if they did the same thing with this one, it could be cool, but they have to do it right. Like, one person has to be Link, the other 3 people have to be another character of some sort. And it depends. If the multiplayer is its own mode, I can handle it. And if it is even part of the story as well, I can still handle it, but they have to do it right. Like, oh, I need a friend to do this mission in Zelda, and okay, so I played, let's say, with Trent and Lynn. I said we have to fight. We have to go into this temple. We have to end up climbing. Oh my God, like an MMORPG version of Zelda, that would be amazing, but this is Nintendo we're talking about, and therefore I think online wise they will be good, but I honestly don't think that they would. I don't know how it works. I have to see more about it before, you know, I officially freak out and make a decision. But honestly, I think that it's a good idea, a definite good idea, and I just hope that it's a separate story mode, in my opinion.
They might just use Link as the main character for everyone, but just other colors or something like that.
That could be it. Like, that's how it was in the Four Swords, and I don't know. I really don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about this. I have to, like I said, I have to see how it works. I have to see what they're doing with it before I get excited. I don't want to get excited over it yet because, you know, Nintendo's internet is not really reliable. You have to have it connected. Lynn can vouch for that. Nintendo's internet is not very reliable. For me, it's fine.
I bought an adapter. I bought a LAN adapter.
And has your internet been working fine ever since you got a LAN adapter?
I haven't had to use it yet. It's been acting right.
Well, we're gonna test it today. We will test it today.
But maybe they can do the same system like Mario World 3D, where you can choose your own characters and then start a game.
That would be cool, but that was never online. And I just can't see them doing that because there will be like lag all over the damn place. You know, like if Nintendo had Microsoft servers, I can totally see it working and it working good. But no, it doesn't have Microsoft servers. It has Nintendo servers, and this could be a hit or miss. Because Mario Kart works fine for me. Whenever I play online, I don't get disconnected. I don't get any lag, at least in my end. Other people have claim to get lag or that they can't connect or they can't connect at all, and then I'm really scared about Smash Brothers because I may have to get a LAN adapter for that because that is my thing. I need Smash Brothers to be at the full 60 frames per second, running at the whole thing because I cannot have it lag online match. If I have to move that Wii U into another room, I will do it. But that's just what I have to say about. Yeah.
I have a comment on what you just said about the internet of Wii U. My personal opinion is I am so shocked that I really enjoyed Wii connection. Everyone is so nice and they're all respectful. It's not like in PlayStation. There are people who are really rude and make you feel like you're abandoned from the game. And in Wii U, they make you feel like you're a part of the connection and friends. You cannot even say bad, nasty things to people. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed that.
It's definite. It's absolutely the internet thing. I like the me concept, and I like the whole. It looks like a Facebook type page type thing. I like that, but I feel like it's a little bit difficult. I feel like PlayStation and Xbox still have that edge over Nintendo because Nintendo you can't private chat with your friends and things like that. But I feel like Nintendo literally could possibly rule this generation because these consoles cannot keep up graphically with the new stuff. And even though Nintendo graphically is a generation behind, Nintendo may just have those games that literally surprise everybody. Like Bayonetta 2, Xenoblade Chronicles, Yoshi's Woolly World. That looks beautiful. There's just so many games that I can name on Nintendo. Like Nintendo won E3. In my opinion, they won E3. They were the most unique. They were the most innovative. They were the most exciting. And I just feel like all the other ones were just boring, and I'm trying to stay awake. The only thing I was really excited about was Little Big Planet 3 on Sony and the PlayStation TV, and then on Xbox, Sunset Overdrive. And the Halo Master Collection. But that's pretty much it.
Guess what I just ordered?
What did you just order? What?
Trio Axis 4G 7.85-inch tablet with 16 gigabytes of memory, and the 4G is free through T-Mobile. Why are you laughing at me?
Because I'm off your head. Like, and with the 16 gigs of memory. No, but me personally, I like.
Excited!
I pre-ordered some things too. Oh, I might as well tell you. I pre-ordered. Look how big this receipt.
Whoa!
I traded it.
You have a shopping addiction.
No, I don't. Honestly, this isn't what you think it is. It's not. It's not like this whole receipt is filled with stuff. I only traded Watch Dogs for $52.50 because you guys will find out in the spoiler cast why I did it. But I traded in Watch Dogs, and pretty much I got $42.50. So I pre-ordered Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and I talk bad about Call of Duty, and I know what you're thinking, but
yeah, well, really,
listen.
Blasphemy.
Listen.
Okay.
If you pre-order Call of Duty, at least in GameStop, you get a beta code which comes out on the 17th of July. To Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So that's the reason why I got it. $5.
Oh Lord, are you serious?
I got it for the damn code. Okay.
All right. So what you gonna do? Are you gonna cancel your pre-order after you get the code?
Exactly.
Oh, that is so mean.
When I pick up Destiny, that $5 is going right to Destiny.
Speaking of Destiny, segue.
You guys right? Yeah. Okay. You want me to say it?
Oh.
Okay. For those of you who have pre-ordered Destiny for the beta and are really excited for it, I have some good news for those who haven't pre-ordered it, and I have some bad news for those who did. If you're a PlayStation Plus member in general, everybody has access to the beta. Basically turned it into an Oprah thing. You get a beta! Yes, you get a beta! You get a beta! So everybody gets a beta. So what was the purpose of these codes?
Thank you.
The thing is that was the plan all along. I guess originally it kind of feels like a marketing ploy, yeah. And
I'm angry.
It doesn't bother me. I mean,
it bothers me.
It doesn't. Well, it doesn't bother me, but
to an extent.
Why does it bother you? Why does it bother you so much?
Because they used us basically, like, oh, you pre-order the game, you get a beta code, blah blah blah, yay! And then they come out now. Is what? Not even. When does the game come out?
The game comes out September 9th.
Okay, so it comes out in September. Here it is, a couple of months before the game comes out, and then they're going to say, oh, well, if you're a PlayStation Plus member, you're going to get access to the beta anyway. Okay, so what was the point of you even offering beta codes?
Well,
no, I don't like it. I don't like it. To me, it seems like I've been lied to.
I'm excited, honestly. When I think about it, I'm excited about the beta codes being released to every PlayStation Plus member because people, like, for example, you were left out of the alpha.
Yeah, I was.
And the thing was that now that we won't have this problem anymore. Trent will be able to get it. You'll be able to get it. Denny will be able to get it. Everybody else will be able to get it. We'll be able to play missions with everybody. It's not limited. I mean, it's limited to those who only have PlayStation Plus, which has to be more than half of the freaking PlayStation community. So, you know what? Definitely. I am excited for this. Now my friend Anthony can play it, and I've been, like, speaking volumes about it.
But the way they went around it.
I know. That was the messed up part.
It was shady. And And then that leads you to question other things. You know, I mean,
It does.
I'm
But that alpha,
not
Lynn,
gonna say anymore.
if you played that alpha, Lynn, if you played that alpha, you'd be super excited for the damn beta coming out. And I'm really excited for this beta to come out. Trent, what do you think? What do you think about this?
Version.
Who's
Do
buying
you
it?
know anything about? There's people out.
No, I know.
Dang,
Well,
you're so mean.
no, I'm playing. I'm joking. No. But no, because the Destiny, I think, gets its own exclusive stuff, and Sony has even more exclusive stuff that will be guaranteed exclusive until the fall, which isn't really that long because the game comes out in September, which is like the end of summer going into fall, so it's not that big of a freaking deal. But honestly, for Xbox people, if you guys are Xbox people, the beta will be available, but I'm not sure if it's available for like all gold members. I don't know if the beta, if you still require the beta code. They haven't said anything about it. But for PlayStation people, everybody who's a PlayStation Plus member does get it. On the 17th of July is when the beta starts. And also, if you pre-ordered Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and you got the beta code for that, that also starts on July 17th. So there's 2 betas running. So it's gonna be like last week all over again, or the week before that, when Destiny Alpha and Battlefield came out. But anyways, I guess we should end the video here, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like always, I am your host, Will. We also have our other host, Trent. We have Lynn.
He's like,
He's like, whatever.
Whatever.
Lynn. We have Lynn.
We love you guys. Thanks for watching.
And Denny.
Hello and bye.
Hello and bye. Okay. Well, I love you guys. We always love you guys, and thank you for watching the show. If you watched it, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. There will also be a podcast version of this episode available on our Facebook page, so make sure you follow us on our Facebook page. And be sure to check the description for the Mario Kart 8 code to join our tournament. If you happen to have a Wii U, you'll be able to join our tournament, and also look for more Wii U games of us playing in the future. And just watch. Next week we will be having episode 11, and we don't know what it's about yet, but just make sure you watch.
It's in the making. It's in the works.
It's in the making. So thank you guys so much for watching, and double peace out.
Bye.